Hey guys, this is Amyah here. Today I'm going to show you how I made this boob cake for my friend's 21st birthday. I've prepared 3 Wilton cake pans greased with flour and vegetable shortening, and now you can see that I'm just combining all of my wet and dry ingredients. And you can see here that I'm adding my cake batter to my pans. The cake batter that I made was a chocolate cake with a chocolate buttercream. And I also want to stress this, you want to make sure that your pans are thoroughly greased so that way the cakes don't stick to the pan. And you also want to make sure that whatever cake recipe you're using, that it's stable enough for the cake to take a desired shape, because you don't want it falling apart or anything like that. So after I put the cake batter in the pan and smooth everything out, I'm just going to bake these cakes at 350 degrees for 30 minutes, and then after that I freeze them to keep the cake moist ahead of time. Okay, so after baking and freezing and all of that boring stuff, now it's time to assemble the cake. Once I combine my buttercream and the rectangle sheet cake for molding, you should achieve something like this. After molding, I placed my cake in the freezer for 20 minutes to firm up and then took it back out to do my crumb coat. After smoothing everything out with my offset spatula, I chill the cake again for another 20 minutes. In the meantime, roll out your fondant. I prefer Marshmallow Fondant just because it tastes better to my customers. However, you can use gum paste or modeling chocolate depending on what your preference is. So after chilling, I place my fondant over the cake, and you want to be extremely careful because fondant is a very finicky thing depending on the temperature of your house, how hot it is outside. It's a very finicky thing to work with. If you guys want to check out my fondant recipe, you can check it out in the description box below. As you can see here, I've combined lemon extract and gel food coloring to achieve that realistic skin color that I was going for. You don't really want to use water and gel food coloring. I know from experience when I combined water and gel food coloring, the fondant became very sticky and very hard to work with. So you just want to be mindful of that. Now you guys can see that I'm just brushing off any excess powdered sugar that I've used to prevent the fondant from sticking. I'll also have future videos on how to use lemon extract and how to use gel food coloring, but Fondant and water, they're not best friends, especially when you're storing your cake in the refrigerator. You want to store it in a box because it's going to isolate from all the humidity and moisture. So this is the finished product. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, AC Cakes, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.